Hi, this is Wildfire3 and Claraki 5. Now we're going to show you how to collect rust. First, you will need a beaker of water mixed with salt, a very saturated solution. Make sure that there's salt remaining inside the beaker and cannot be dissolved further. And after that, you'll need two screws, two screws. And now, after that, you need two wires, the red and a black for differentiation, and a battery. Of course, to mix the salt, you'll just need a spoon. I'm just going to set that aside now. Now, since the salt water is ready, what you're going to do is attach the two screws to the battery. The red to the positive, and a screw to that. You can see here, and one to the negative as well. The screw is now attached, and to the negative end, which is the hexagonal end of a 9-volt battery, which is more effective in the collection of the rust, can be used. Now, I just have to put the two screws inside. As you can see, there are bubbles forming at the black end, at the negative end. When I keep both together, you can see bubbles. Those are hydrogen bubbles. If you keep the nail for some time inside, you can see some black substance forming inside. Now you just focusing on the water. You can see some black substance. That is rust. Please note that we shouldn't be keeping this for a long time, as the battery can be depleted really quickly. Now, looking at the water, it's full of the greenish rust-like substance. My guess is that the rust is dissolved now, dissolved or partly dissolved. Or in order to get it out, you might try filtering or heating. But I say that filtering is the best way. Now let's get some more rust into the water. Now the rust has been formed. Looking at the side of the container, you can see the rust is floating on top. It means it's not dissolved. So you can try filtering to get it out. Now let's use a multimeter, which I'm going to get ready in a while. That's like this. Taking the two leads, positive getting attached. Negative getting attached, and the multimeter is now switched on. In order to find out how much voltage is left in the battery, we touch the two leads like this. As you can see, it's dropping now. The level of electricity, the voltage, is now dropping. It's because the battery is losing its electricity to the nails. So it's best to keep the two disconnected in order to save the electricity in the battery. Now, since I've removed them, the voltage is now stable. Before this, I had checked, it was 8.90. Yesterday, I've been trying an electrolysis method. That is using two different electrodes, not iron. As now, I can show that even right now. So you can just still use the same water with the salt and the same battery and electrodes. Let's just keep this aside. We can first use a zinc wire for the negative lead. Taking scissors to cut a piece off. As you can see over here. And a piece of copper, which I can get from a red wire or any such wire. Now cutting it like this gives you the wire over here, the copper wire. Now I got the two electrodes. Attach them the same way as you attach the iron electrodes. Let's keep them aside. Now I'll keep it like this. See the copper electrode and the negative electrode zinc. Here I'm using galvanized wire. I'm just going to cut that short now. Right over here. Now we got it. We just simply have to attach it and then keep them inside. I'm just going to make a loop like this so that I can see the bubbles where the bubbles can be. As you can now see, focusing on the water, you can see the bubbles inside on the zinc wire, which is attached to the negative lead. Similarly, you saw the same thing with the iron electrodes, the iron screws. And if you focus on the copper here, there is oxygen passing through it really slowly compared to the hydrogen. It's because hydrogen has positive charge and oxygen has a negative charge. The negative charge particles are attracted to the copper, which is positively charged, and the hydrogen, which is positively charged, is attracted towards the zinc, which is negatively charged. Hence, the hydrogen is lighter than air, so it moves really fast. Now, after removal, you can see, looking at the zinc, part of the zinc is gone, and the copper is starting to get green, a greeny precipitate. Now, anyway, you can try this with any such battery, but 9-volt batteries are the best, and even high voltage batteries work well too. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
On the Wildfire 53.